Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today we're gonna finally check out the Happymodel Mobula 8 HD with the 4 Lite system. A few months ago I have tested the smaller brother, the Mobula 7, and I wasn't super excited about it because it had a little bit of jello and it wasn't flying super stable. I felt like a bigger version of it would have made a lot of sense, and finally today I'm happy to try it. I apologize for not making many videos lately. I have many to make, but the weather has been really bad. It's winter, but finally we have a nice sunny day. So let's go and open this box. You get stickers, a bag with a couple of filters for the 04, you have a UV filter, an ND16, and an ND8 pre-installed on the drone, a replacement injection molded camera mount, and two extra sets of propeller. One is HQ 2x2x3, and they are in blue like the one that come in the drone. And then another different set in the tool bag, they are Gemfan 2023R. And finally, let's talk about the drone. It's a 2-inch 85mm little tiny whoop. It's 2S, comes with a XT3 connector, and it weighs around 50 grams. The frame is a good mix between strong and flexible. I think it will be hard to break it. The camera mount is made of the same material, it's not soft mounted, but this time finally we have a swiveling camera, because the Mobula 7 only had one fixed angle. The antenna at the back is kind of dangling off. I fear if you crash or if you accelerate too quickly, this is coming off or going into the propellers. You can try and squeeze it inside this hole, but it's not a perfect solution. I wish they made it slightly wider so it could fit nicely and snug inside. It has this kind of fixed battery tray at the bottom. It will fit batteries around 550 milliamps. The 04 Lite not only comes with a ND filter adapter, but this is actually a wide angle lens. Just like the Flyview, it fixes the very narrow field of view of the 04 Lite. Motors are Happymodel 1103 11000 kV, and the flight controller is a F4 all-in-one with 12 amps, ESCs, a micro USB port in 2026, and an integrated Express LRS 2.4 receiver. And finally, it's time to fly. I'm gonna use first a 530 mAh 2S HV, and then the recommended 550 mAh HV 2S. They are very similar, just to fly two different batteries, and they are the ones that fit inside this compartment. Okay, so first of all, you can see the wider angle is not too bad. I can see a little bit of corners in the 4x3 aspect ratio image, but it's not bad. It has an ND filter, which I'm gonna remove later, but it doesn't seem to have any kind of jello, but also it has the ND filter, which may prevent it from happening. Flight-wise, it's a little bit relaxed with the rates. It's not incredibly fast. You can see it takes a second to turn. It's like 360 degrees per second, but it's very silent. It makes a very kind of low pitch noise for this kind of drone, and it's very composed. Like if you stable, it's much better than the Mobula 7 for sure. Yeah, it still doesn't feel super powerful, but wow, it's a nice very versatile little tiny whoop. It can do outdoors, indoors, no problem. Of course it's gonna be good indoors because it's so stable. Oh. Okay, that was the first time I saw something weird. I did a quick fly before. Okay, it doesn't do that anymore, but it accelerated in one direction without me giving the input for it. Oh, maybe this was the wind. Come on. I forgot the most important test to assess the drone performance, which is chicken chasing. If I only could find chicken, because I saw them going down today, but they are nowhere to be found again. As soon as they hear my drone, they just disappear. Maybe they are back here? No. Where the hell are the chicken? And it's becoming impossible to do these reviews because the chicken just go missing every time I start flying. They were right beside me. I cannot go there. They know that. They are usually down in a corner, down here. No, I cannot see them. Land now. What voltage? Yeah, we have to land. I'm gonna follow them with the next battery. Time to fly with the 550 milliamps. Now, before I do anything, aha! There they are. Oh, no! No! Okay, let's try again. I saw them escaping this way. Now, it will not be easy to find them. Maybe they are back here. Aha, there they are. Look, look, this is why I cannot find them. They are always hiding this way. That chicken got a drone to the head. Look at their neck. Actually, it's a breed of chicken. I don't know why they don't have feathers on the neck. But yeah, I have to complain to HQ. Chicken chasing is not possible anymore. Like, these chicken are non-cooperating. So, let me fly normally. Okay, with this battery it seems better. It seems like it's tuned specifically for this battery, which it is. I mean, the 530 is not that different. But for being a tiny whoop, it's flying really nice. It's very stable, it gives you time to do stuff. It flies quite nicely. It's not perfect 100%, but much better than most of the things I have tried so far. Actually, probably with the 04 Lite, one of the best flying tiny whoops I've tried. Maybe the best so far. And yeah, I was right. The 85mm size with 2S is very, very nice. It has the power, it has the lightweight, and the 2 inches propellers are right for this extra weight of this camera. Smaller than this, they don't feel this great outdoors. And especially if you wanna try and fly acro, you can see this one is much more stable. Like, it's a very nice experience, I can recommend. So if you're looking for a tiny whoop with the 04 Lite, probably this is a very, very good option. It doesn't seem to have any kind of... I have to remove the ND filter to check that. Let me remove it real quick so we can check for jello. Now we are without ND filter and there is jello. Maybe I have crashed a couple of times, but it has jello. Okay, as I said, it flies good, but it has jello, so they need to find a fix for that, which is not a ND filter. ND filter is cheating. You can add it, but if it's night, if it's dark, the ND filter makes flying worse, and I don't want to see jello, I don't want to carry extra stuff. It's nice to have the option to use a ND filter, but it doesn't have to be mandatory, in my opinion. Let me check the drone, maybe I have crashed too much, but I feel like it has jello. Despite crashing, the propellers are in perfect condition, the camera is sturdy on here, like it should not have any kind of jello. It's a shame. And I'm gonna say again, this category of drone is cursed. I still cannot find one that flies perfect, it doesn't have jello. It's either they don't have jello, but they fly not super good, or they have jello, but they are monster flyers. It seems like we cannot have a good one. So if you don't care about recording and about the jello, this is probably the best drone again. If you use the ND filter, it's gonna be much better. But if you don't, at low, you see, low throttle, it has jello. If you raise it, it does not. But it seems like this frequency is not isolated, and it will be just so easy to add a soft mount to the camera. But no, we don't get that luxury. It's a shame. But if you fly for fun and you don't care about recording too much, if you are happy with jello and like it's not super evident, it's just sometimes. This is still a super nice drone, especially, oh, it was gliding. I wasn't applying throttle there. I don't know what happened. It's very, very chill. Like if you try pushing it, it doesn't have super fast rates, but it's fine. For most people, it's gonna be a nice experience, unless you wanna really, really race it and go fast. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Battery is done. And it's time for my final opinion on the Happymodel Mobula 8 with the 04 Lite. For sure, it's way, way better than the Mobula 7. It flies much better. Actually, it's one of the best flying, if not the best, little tiny whoop with the 04 Lite I have tested so far. It's maybe even on par with some toothpicks I have tested. Flies really nicely, it's stable, you can do a little bit of acro. The stock rates are a little bit slow, but you can raise them, no problem, and it's a joy to fly. The drone is nicely made, you can see they put some effort into it. They even tried fixing the narrow FOV of the 04 Lite with an attachment lens for it. This is similar to what Flywoo did a few months back, but now Flywoo made a natural camera lens. You just take the sensor, put it in their camera, and it's not an attachment, which is much better. You don't have the borders. But it will not fit into this drone. And I feel like this canopy is the weak point of this drone, because the antenna is dangling around and it's not a good thing. I wish they designed a better hole for it. But the biggest problem about this canopy is that it's not soft mounted and sometimes it can have jello. It depends on the motor frequency, but I don't like seeing jello in my shots. It ruins them, because I want to record, I want to stabilize, and it doesn't look great. If you only record the DVR, you don't care about the jello, this is a good drone. But I feel like they could have done a little bit a better job insulating it. Maybe using these holes with some grommets, silicone dampeners, and extend, you see, this part down here and just connect it with dampeners, so the camera would have had a little bit of isolation from the motors. And that's all for today. As always, remember to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Let me know what you think about this drone. I for sure want to see more 85mm tiny whoops with the 04 Lite. I feel like there is a way to have a perfect flying and no jello drone. If you want to buy something, check out the links in the description below, because clicking on them, you help my channel a lot. Thank you so much, stay safe, and happy flying. Bye!